Hello. My name's Anita. I use she, her pronouns, and today I will introduce some apps that could help you survive through your Zoom university. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright, disclaimer. So, I know some of you might think this video definitely gonna be a plug video or definitely gonna be a sponsored video. But unfortunately, this video has no sponsorship, which is unfortunate, but we would like to receive sponsorship if any company like Google or something like that see this video and think we did a pretty good job and just sponsor us. But other than that, we don't really have any sponsorship, so you can just watch the whole video and whether or not to download it is totally depend on you. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so the first app I would like to recommend is called Google Calendar, aka gcal. So the reason why I would recommend this app is purely because I do believe during this time everyone just get a little bit messier and a little bit more chaotic, which is absolutely normal and totally fine. So I think it's just really helpful if we could get an app that help us to set up our own schedule and make the schedule more clear to us so that we could finish our tasks or assignment or project or whatever by the deadline, which is really important, which is really vital for all of our survival through the Zoom school. So gcal could definitely help us to do so, and it's actually really easy or convenient for us to set up the schedule, I would say. And you could click the plus button on the gcal and put your class in it and click the recurring time, which means that an event would happen for several times, and then you just finished one class and that class gonna show up on your schedule, and then you just need to keep doing so and to put all of your classes in it, and then you could see a full schedule of your semester. And I find it's really helpful, especially for a lot of universities meeting. They would usually send you a gcal. It's not only about your academics life, but also if you would like to schedule an appointment with Boynton, for instance, or if you want to schedule an appointment with the student counseling services in the future, they would always send you a gcal. During this time, it will be attached to a Zoom link so that it will help you to go to that Zoom meeting. And yeah, I just found gcal it's really helpful, so I would highly recommend you all to download it. Alright, the second app I would recommend you all to download is called Zoom. Yeah, I know, I was supposed to mention this in my first app, but I didn't really come up with this one. So I know like you'll probably think that,
oh, actually I could just use the website for Zoom, which is still really convenient.
But if you think this way, then I would recommend you all to be a little bit cautious if you use the Zoom website, because sometimes if Zoom happens some outrage or stuff, it usually happens first in their website instead of the app. So the app could actually provide you a more stable way to connect with the Zoom and to hop on your meetings or classes. And I think it's actually really important to download this app, because if your internet is really unstable or it has some like technical issue, it would be more easier for you to connect with the Zoom app instead of the online website. So I would highly recommend you all to download the actual app so that it could be safer, to be honest, to make sure you would attend your classes. Alright, so for our third recommendation, it's actually not only one app, but it's actually a category, and it's about note-taking. I think it's really important to bring this up because, you know, like even though everything turns online right now, but we're still attending to school, right? It's still really important for us to take notes for some classes. I know, like especially for some of the people, they would prefer to take down notes in a digital way. And if you're those type of people, then I think it's really important to find a note-taking app that really fit your vibe. And I wouldn't really recommend one app, because I feel like different app depends on first your devices, like whether you're using a laptop or a tablet, and second your system, like your laptop or tablet system. Like for me, like my laptop is a Windows system, and I know like for most of you probably are using a iOS system. So depending on different systems, the App Store will provide different varieties of apps for note taking. And the third, I think it's totally depend on your own habit, because there are various apps out there, but they have like different functions, to be honest, within different apps. So I would recommend you all to download 1 to 2 apps that after reading the description you feel like it could fit your study vibe, and then just try them out, and you will definitely find the one that fit you the most, and you could just use that one. Our next recommendation would be a mobile app in the iOS system. So I don't really know whether Android also have that app, but I still want to highly recommend it. It's called Tide, and I think I'll put it here hopefully. And basically you know, like during this time, it's really important to have a stable mental health. I think that's actually really important. So for that app, it actually includes different white noises, which I really need it, because especially when I'm studying, I really need to listen to something, but if I literally listen to the sounds that has lyrics, then it would also kind of disturbs me. For this app, all of the sounds it provides are white noises. For instance, you could hear the raining, you could hear the little noises in the library, and you could hear the birds chirping or something like that, which is actually really cute. And I use the library sounds a lot. Probably I just really miss the time that I could stay in the library and study. I mean, even though for now, actually in the U, we could still go to the library, but I feel like the vibe is just turning into a totally different one. So I would highly recommend to use that because, as I mentioned, during this time it's really important to focus on your mental health. And I think this app could help you to calm down and just to help you to focus on the tasks you're doing without making you feel anxious or depressed or something like that. So I found this app is really helpful for my study life, to be honest, at least. So if you're interested in, feel free to try it out. That's all for our videos, and thanks so much for watching. And okay, so actually we have a little plug. If you're still not really in our Facebook group or you still want to get connection with all of your other peers or me and Ira, feel free to join that because I think it's pretty cool. Like, all of the topics of our videos are from those peers in the group because they said they want to see those topics. That's why we made such videos. So it's just offer opportunity for you to ask any questions you want in an informal way for us. So definitely recommend you all to get into that group, and I think I'll put a QR code here. Yes, and that's it for our second video. And again, thanks so much for watching, subscribe or whatever, I don't know, but keep following our newsletter, reading them, because I feel like they're actually really beneficial for you all. So yeah, thanks again, and I will see you next time. Bye!